Every chef, pro or home cook, knows or should know a sharp blade isn't just a luxury, it's a safety essential. Every blade loses its sharpness over time, even the premium ones. And here's the thing, a sharp blade gives you control, precision, and safety. In this video, I'll show you how to revive that blade. No, not by using that thing, but the proper way, using a sharpening stone and a leather strop. I will also share with you a trick that will help you get the best results. By the end of this video, we will get from this to this. Let me show you how. After a month of daily use, my knife's edge is dead. To revive it, I'll be using my go-to, the Sharpened diamond-plated stone. It is double-sided and has a 325 coarse grit for profiling and a 1200 grit for refining, and it doesn't require water or oil. This is not sponsored, I just think it's a great, affordable stone. Before this, I used a cheaper diamond-plated stone that was fine, but not great. Also, I highly recommend avoiding cheap water-soaked stones. They are not beginner friendly, as the surface quickly becomes uneven and they get really messy. Always start at the coarsest grit available, in this case the 325 side. Knife grip is key. Pinch near the blade and place your index finger on the spine for maximum control. Use two fingers to apply light downward pressure, just enough to stabilize the knife. Angle is everything, and maintaining it is a must. Start with the blade flat on the stone, then slowly lift the spine until the cutting edge just touches the stone. To sharpen, lock your wrists and elbows and then glide the knife back and forth using your torso and shoulders, not your arms. After several passes, check for the burr, that rough ridge you can feel with your finger. Make sure that the burr runs the entire length of the blade. This means the edge is forming evenly. Now flip the knife and repeat the same steps on the other side. The goal is to completely remove the burr and have a clean cutting edge. To do that, first we have to minimize the burr. We do this by dragging the knife from heel to tip, maintaining the same angle we used to create the burr. I like to do this using 3, 2, 1 alternating passes for each side with decreasing pressure. Now flip to the 1200 grit and we can start refining the edge. Repeat the same process. Find the angle, sharpen until a burr forms on both sides, then use alternating passes to remove it. Once you are done and cannot feel the burr with your finger anymore, chances are there is still a tiny burr that needs to be removed. Now for the trick I mentioned at the start of the video. Take a paper towel and drag the knife over it to feel and hear for the burr. If it catches or snags, do a few more passes with no pressure on that side. When both sides are clean and the burr is removed, we can swap to the leather strop for the final cleanup of the cutting edge. Using the strop is similar to the stone, same angle, but with one important rule: always use edge trailing strokes to avoid cutting into the leather. The strop is essential in finishing the sharpening process, but also in keeping your knife sharp for longer. I do 5 or 10 passes after every cooking session, and this helps maintain the cutting edge and it delays the need for a new sharpening session. You can easily make your own strop. All you need is a piece of flat wood and some leather strips. Simply attach them using double-sided tape. For the best results, add 1 micron diamond paste to the rough side of the leather. This is the result of a decently sharpened knife, and in my opinion, it's way more than enough for kitchen work. I like to test the sharpness using magazine paper, because it's more difficult to cut than regular printer paper. I also check if it can cut some arm hair, and finally the classic tomato test. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you learn something new. If you have any questions or ideas, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time. Bye.